can you give in the circle of life? Is the wheel of fortune? If the leap of faith is the band of...
That's his tattoo, and that's his belt. Same design. Made by hand by a husband and wife in Tennessee, one belt at a time. And that's not even how we found them. Last summer, Jeff and I went to Home Gym Con. We had been following BeltFed Strength on social media already. I knew the work, and I spent most of that day walking past their booth telling myself I didn't need anything. Well, I walked past 4 times. Jeff had to stop counting. Today, how we found BeltFed Strength, why we trust them, and exactly how the custom belt process works. Because you can get one of these, and I'm going to show you how. I'm Perrin with Paired and Powered Up. Jeff and I train with this stuff in our actual workouts right here in the Swole Sofa, not just to do a review. Real couple, real living room gym, honest takes. If you're new here, hit subscribe. We do this every week. BeltFed Strength has no idea we're making this video. No free product, no affiliate link, nothing. We bought this stuff, we loved it, and we think this community should know about this company. That's the whole reason we're here. So, Home Gym Con. First time we'd been, and if you're in the home gym world and you haven't gone, you should go. It's worth every minute. We already knew BeltFed Strength from social, so walking past their booth and not stopping was a conscious decision. The leather goods on that table were handmade, hand-carved, some with full custom artwork. They were gorgeous. I knew exactly what would happen if I stopped, so I kept walking. 4 times. But here's what actually made us stop. Before the belts, Jeff had bought handle straps from them. They come in pairs. He needed a 3rd one for a specific setup and reached out to ask about getting one more. Wasn't complaining, wasn't asking for anything for free, just needed a 3rd strap. Chris wouldn't let him pay for it. Didn't make a thing of it. Just handled it. Now, I've dealt with a lot of companies. That is not how it usually goes. And that's who these people are. So we stopped at the booth to pick up the strap Chris has set aside. And that is the moment I made a mistake I do not regret. Randi, she's the other half of the team, had this woman's belt on display, hand-designed, hand-carved, turquoise. I'm a sucker for turquoise. This is not a secret. So I'm standing there running the whole internal negotiation through my head. I don't need this. It's a luxury. Be a reasonable person. You are a reasonable person. You can walk away from a beautiful turquoise belt. And then Randi picked it up, and I caught a peek of something on the inside edge, and she flipped it over. The lining is turquoise too. I did not deliberate. It was sold. Calling this belt beautiful is an understatement. It is art. The leather is quality, the stitching is clean and professional, the design is one of a kind, and it holds up. I train in this thing. It does its job. And then I hang it up and I just look at it. I've never done that with a piece of gym equipment before. So then Christmas came around and I knew exactly who I was going to call. Here's the thing about Chris and Randi that really tells you who they are. When we were at the booth talking through hardware options for my belt, Chris recommended a different company for one of the buckle styles, a separate small business, because he thought it was a better fit for what I needed and wanted. A small business owner recommending a competitor mid-sale because it's the right answer for the customer? That doesn't happen by accident. That is a value system. They are genuine believers in this community and in small businesses supporting each other. And every person I've seen interact with them says the same thing. Chris and Randi are the real deal. They train, they compete. Chris built this because he actually uses belts and knows what they need to do. Everything is cut, stitched, and finished by hand in their Tennessee workshop. It's veteran and family owned. One belt at a time, no shortcuts. If you're shopping, here's what you're deciding. Hardware first, lever or roller buckle, thickness 10 millimeter, 13 millimeter, or single ply. Width, most people go with 3 or 4 inch, and sizing. They have an FAQ on their site that actually walks you through it in a way that makes sense. Prices start in the upper double digits and go up from there based on what you're building. For handmade, one of a kind, one at a time by people who actually lift, it's fair. You buy it once. This isn't something you're replacing in 2 years. They also make handle straps, lifting straps, and other leather accessories. That's actually what Jeff bought first, before the belts. So it's worth looking at the full site. For a standard belt, the website is simple and clean. Pick your specs, order, done. But if you want custom, that's where it gets really good. And that's where my Christmas shopping story begins. Okay, so for Christmas, I wanted to get Jeff something genuinely personal. A custom belt designed around his tattoo. His actual tattoo. With almost full artistic license given over to Randi. He didn't know about this or know what was happening. I ordered it as his Christmas gift, and it arrived. When it arrived, they were busy. Custom work does take time, and that's completely fine. It's worth the wait. So here's exactly how the process worked. Because if this is something you want to do, it is straightforward. You just need to start the right way. First and foremost, important tip, reach out to Randi. Chris is wonderful, and he is the first to tell you that Randi is your person for custom orders. She keeps the whole process organized. She's the one who makes sure nothing falls through the cracks. If you want something custom, start with her. Chris knows exactly what he's good at, the leather, the craft, and he's self-aware enough to tell you that Randi runs the operation side. That's a really good sign in a small business, by the way. For us, she had me place the order through the website to keep everything documented. She told me exactly what to include in the notes so that she could connect it back to our other conversations we'd had through social. Then I sent her a photo of the tattoo and described any specific elements I wanted her to consider. The more specific you can be up front, the better. Not because she needs hand-holding, she is a skilled artist and she will absolutely run with it. But these are custom pieces. They can't be returned. Clear communication up front is how you set yourself up to love the end result. She sent progress photos throughout the whole process, which was honestly great for keeping my sanity. And then after it shipped, she sent a final photo. But the photo doesn't do it justice. It matches his tattoo. It really actually matches. And when he saw it, well, Jeff is the strong, silent type when it comes to his emotions, but he looked at it for a long time, and that says everything to me. This is something he is going to train with for the rest of his lifting life. And that is what BeltFed Strength makes. Not just gear, something you keep. BeltFed Strength makes something that earns the investment. Handmade, one at a time, by people who train and genuinely care about what they put their name on. Standard belt, go to the website. It's simple, the product speaks for itself. Custom belt, reach out to Randi. She will take care of you. No affiliate link, no discount code. Jeff and I just think this community deserves to know about companies like this. So go support them. If this helped, subscribe to Paired and Powered Up. Real gear, real workouts, real opinions. And drop a comment. Do you train with a belt? Are you thinking about going custom? Have you been to Home Gym Con? Let us know. We read everything. See you in the next one.